Hi baddies, welcome to Auntie Amy's Trashy Tarot. Today we're doing another pick a card reading. This one is all about your family's tea. So this should be a really cathartic, lighthearted, and fun reading. So grab your comfies and your snacks and join your auntie on the other side. If this is your first time to my channel, a big hello and welcome. I hope you will stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or member, hello my lovelies. It's always so wonderful to connect with your energy, and I truly appreciate each one of you. Thank you all so much. I want to thank all of you who are hyping my videos. It's helping so much. I have kind of been lost in a bit of a sea here. I've been working on my channel for 6 years. So thank you for the hyping of my channel, of my videos. I appreciate it. I'm not really sure how it all works, but I thank you so much. And if you can hype this video and you enjoy it, if you enjoy it and you like it and you can hype it, I really appreciate it. My understanding is you can hype 3 videos a week for free, and in the first 7 days of them being published. So if you're interested in that, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Now on with the picks here. As you see, there are 3 cups, goblets, glasses. I got all of these. I selected all of these at Goodwill. Okay, so they're very special, and I was guided to use them for this family tea reading. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'll have to flip this, or I'm using a new setup here, so I'm not sure if we're going to flip it or whatever. So this, I'm just going to tell you, this is the first one here, this white little goblet here, and as you can see, it has grapes on it. And these are all pretty heavy. There's no markings on the bottom, okay? And I'll tell you how much I paid for it. I think I paid about $5 for this, okay? And this is family tea. I'm sorry if I'm flashing the camera. I'm trying to be a professional YouTuber, but the light plays tricks on me. I think it's the black background. I'm going to try to fix that. So it's all just grapes. There's no different, it's just all grapes there. It reminds me of milk glass, but I don't think it's milk glass. I think it's, just white glass, but I love it. It's so beautiful. And then I have these, and there's a little mark on the bottom, but I can't read it, y'all. But this is a set of I don't know, 6 of these, and it's pink, and you can see it's kind of iridescent here, and it has leaves in it, and it's very heavy. It's one of my heavier ones. So I think this might actually be real. And I'll show you the bottom there. Yeah, okay. And then I have this one. There's no markings on the bottom. And this one, oops, sorry. This one has the grapes too, like this one, only it's so pretty. It's like this blue, purpley color. And it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. And I feel like these are kind of Amy proof. The super tall ones, my klutz, but isn't this pretty? So this is number 3. So we have number 1. My box is a little leaning, okay? So we have number 1 again, and I will insert a little video with these cups so you can take a moment to see which group you're drawn to. And we have this beautiful little cup here. It is heavy though. And then we have this cup as well. You can't see it with my hands all over it. It's a little harder to see. Alright. Okay, and if you are drawn to more than one group, there may be more than one message here for you. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hey, Group 1. All of you who selected the White Goblet, this is going to be your reading all about your family tea. So this should be really cathartic, lighthearted, and fun. Alright, so I hope you have your little comfies here. I'm going to put your goblet right there. I hope you have your comfies and your snacks and stuff and are ready to get into it. So let's find out about your family's tea in a goblet. Alright, so let's get started. I'm not going to use this deck first. I feel like I'm going to pull from this archetype deck first, and I've had this deck a really long time, and I just like to knock the energy out of it, refresh it by knocking it around and saying, hey, wake up, and shuffle it a bit if it wants to. Sometimes it doesn't. I have a cloth on the table, and it may work out and might not. So this little desk is very slick, and I am, clumsy, so we'll see. I'm a Sagittarius in Jupiter, which makes me very clumsy. Okay, I'm just full of laughs today, y'all, so tell me about this tea from my group 2. What is the tea? What is the tea? Okay, we have child nature. Light abilities, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. Ooh, that's a nice vibe. I like that. Okay. Tell me more about this situation. It feels so nice. A rescuer. Light attributes. Provide strength and support to others in crisis. Acts out of love with no expectation of reward. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, I feel a little tinge. I feel a little tinge of a little thingy thing, but let's keep going. We have guide. Okay. Light attributes represents the nature of the divine in life and yourself. Okay, these are very positive cards, but I do feel a little thing about a little thing. And it feels a little bit like a martyr energy here. So I'm going to pull from the Toxic X-Files, and we're going to see about this little martyr. Tell me about this little martyr energy. It's like I helped, and I didn't expect anything, but I really wish they would at least. You know what I mean? Like, I did this for them, and they could have just, did that little, it's just polite, right? But I gave it, because I wanted to, not because I expected anything back. It's so manipulative. You know what I mean? I got these three. They kind of wanted to shove themselves out. Oh, ooh, it's a lot. Ooh. Okay, we have can't handle crap. Mm. So this child of nature, I'm hearing delicate disposition. Ooh, are they talking mad shit on you? You know, sometimes the most magical of us, the most creative, the most connected, um, really get talked about a lot, especially now, right? Um, you're different and they don't like it. And, you know, I really went out of my way to help you. And the least you could have done, I didn't expect it, but really, you couldn't have just a time to split. Gives others reasons to leave and never look back. You know, I feel like part of this is you just being like, I just have things to do and it's not personal. I'm not trying to slight anybody. I'm really not. I'm just in my own energy. And this is something that they do not understand. And they really feel like they're rescuing you. Okay. And you don't appreciate their rescue. Mm. Families are so complex. Okay. And families talk about each other. Now, if you're in a family that doesn't talk about each other, lucky you. Lucky, 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 lucky. You know, some of us don't really have any family by choice or otherwise. Um, but someone somewhere is probably talking about you, though, this holiday season for sure. Um, but this feels like, oh, it's weird. It's like, I want to help, but really, it makes me sad. It really does. We have, oh, dumb as shit. We have West Side Story, dislikes other people's polar opposite views and will find fault in people within people, dislikes other people's polar opposite views will find fault in people they inadvertently have commonalities with. I feel like because you're different, they just find fault with you um, because of your uniqueness. And I do feel like they feel like they rescue you, like they help you, and you don't appreciate it, even though they don't ask for anything in return, but they do. Okay. And when you don't give in return, even though it's not expected, manipulation, they talk about you not being appreciative, being flighty, disappearing. Perhaps you don't show up for things. Perhaps you don't return phone calls. Perhaps you're absent. Perhaps you've secretly gone no contact and you're in denial about it. Whatever it is. And listen, I don't blame you. Okay? I don't blame you if you've kind of secretly just not made an announcement. We don't all need to announce we are going no contact. Okay? Sometimes it's just like, I am never going to pick up the phone again. And that's it. We have kryptonite, sparkly and pretty on the outside, but toxic and ill-intended. Okay, I feel like on the outside, to a lot of people, this family looks pretty good. Um, maybe not for all of you, but I think for a lot of you. And you may be the part that doesn't function like the rest of the machine. At least this person feels this way. Like, why are you an oddball? Literally, they say, I don't know why it's like this. I don't know why it has to be this way. Because you are different. You've always been different. And you are here to do different things. And I'm going to be straight with you, okay? The rest of your family is pieces to a gigantic puzzle that most people right now fit into, okay? Your puzzle piece never fit into that puzzle. You are your own puzzle. You hear what I'm saying? You're not even a puzzle piece. You're really not even a puzzle. You're something else altogether. And this is something they can't understand. They cannot grasp this. And it feels to them like some of you have like wild child energy or child of nature energy, or perhaps you grow herbs, perhaps, you're like a hippie, or you're just really different. You're artistic. There's just something about you that you may be an earth sign, okay? Because I'm picking up on like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. I'm picking up on some water here, Aquarius, Pisces, maybe Scorpio. But I'm picking up on just connected to the element here. I'm really bringing it through, and to the point where like people might get uncomfortable. Maybe highly creative, and just so creative, people might be getting uncomfortable. Your consciousness may be so expanded, your ideas may be so expanded that people are just like, I don't want to have this conversation with you because it makes me think about how I'm just a cog in a machine, and I'm happy to be a cog in a machine. I don't want to be anything else. Because it's easy. 11:11 on the clock. It's easy. It's fun just to go through life and do that, and then have my weekends, and then whatever. What people don't understand is that is going away. Okay. And the sameness, the cog in the machine itself is going to change. So we have to adapt, okay? And you are the other thing, okay? You're part of the other thing. And your otherness scares the cogs in the machines because they're aware that they're going to have to change. So, some of you, okay, I'm sorry to tell you this. I really do not like saying this to people because and I say this every time I say it, I think, but it's true. It's not like a badge of honor. It really is a badge of burden. And it's painful, okay? And it is a badge of honor. I don't mean it like that, but it's heavy, okay? But I feel like you're the generational curse breaker. You're the generational burden lifter, bondage breaker, the pattern breaker, whatever, however you want to say it. Okay, you're breaking patterns of oppression, restriction, right? Conformity. Some of this conformity has to do with like society, like heavy programming by society and meeting societal expectations, the patriarchy, things like that, and how ideally you should look, how ideally you should act, and things like that. And then there's some underlying things going on here that are intense. Okay. Now, back to some tea. Okay. I do think you have someone running their mouth. Okay. Saying things about what's going on in your business. So if you aren't in low contact or no contact, and you're telling, let's find out about this person. Okay, we're going to go to this deck. Okay. If you're talking to this person and you haven't done that, you haven't broken off, no reversals, and you're telling them things, they're telling other people, but they're twisting it. Okay. And if they give you money or they give you resources or whatever, they're telling people that you are not appreciative of it. Okay, that you don't deserve it. Like, you just take. That's what I'm hearing. There's no give. And it feels very. And here's the thing. I think many of you have given. Like, if you're on the phone talking, you're giving your time, you're giving your attention, you're telling them what's going on. Some of you are in college or you're trying to make it and they're helping you. There's something like that, or there's something like with children or something like that. There's a lot of different things. And some of you, there's no money involved or anything like that. But whatever this is, it's not like you haven't tried. Okay. I feel like there's been an investment by you, and it hasn't been emotionally fulfilling. Okay. It's been more emotional, like, why are you doing that? Like, why aren't you looking for a partner? Or why aren't you doing this? Or why aren't you doing that? Well, they said this. Well, you should help them with that. Like, you should help your sister with her kids. Or you should, it's always should, would, shame. Let's find out about this person. Tell me, okay, I'm taking this lumpity lump. Okay, 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 we have the Knight of Swords first. Okay, for me, and especially in this reading, the Knight of Swords is aggressive. Okay. Aggressive words. Okay. Hateful words. And then we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like lying, manipulation. Okay. And then we have the Six of Swords. Okay. And I'm reading this like, I think they have this thing about like, maybe maybe telling you guys that they've moved on, right? We've moved on. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Bitch, no. It's a big deal. You didn't, you didn't appreciate what I did for you. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling this energy of such hateful words. And I think for some of you, it might surprise you, but for others, you're like, no, she has a nasty mouth and she talks to me like a dog. And I would believe that, okay? Because a Knight of Swords, they want to win at any cost, okay? And the truth is, they want you to conform at any cost, and they're willing to manipulate you. They're willing to lie to you about other people. And I think they may have told you that some people in your family have moved on from situations that happened and they haven't. Okay. I think there's a stirring the pot. You might have a Libra here. Okay. Might have a Gemini. Might have an Aquarius, in that order. Stirring the pot. Libra, I'm a Libra. And I'm going to tell you, Libras, all signs, before people get mad at me, all signs have good and bad. Okay. Libra likes to stir the pot. Okay. Stir it up. And you might have somebody who's like stirring the pot, only lying, aggressively lying about it. And you may have someone who just likes drama. They just like drama. Long way around. Okay, tell me more about this person. Ugh. I honestly didn't think we were going to go aggressive. What else is going on here? I'm seeing a bottle, so we'll see. We have the Five of Wands. Ooh. It feels... let's pull another. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel these, and I'm reading it intuitively, just what I actually get from Spirit. And it feels like they tell people that they've tried with you, okay? And you just resist them every step of the way. Like they try to build with you. They try to make it okay with you. But you resisted. You resisted. It popped over in reverse. And with it popping in reverse, I feel like, and reading it intuitively, okay, I feel like there is this energy of siphoning. They're like, they're taking my money, they're taking my energy, they're taking my time, they're taking whatever. Lies, 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 lies about you. Man, I am just so, I don't know why I'd be surprised. Listen, family can be your very best friend and your worst enemy. And they can love you to death and talk such mad shit it would make you cry. And I feel that here. It's really sad because I feel like they're kind of picking on you because you're different, because you don't agree. Some of you, it's the politics, it's the religion, we got, someone who is, and I don't like to get in politics, but more liberal, more conservative. Okay. And it's that difference. It's that difference. And you may have extremes there and they're just like, why won't you come along? And you're just like, because, I don't know why I need to explain this. Like, I don't know why. So it's just almost like two whole different dimensions coexisting at the same time. And I feel like, no, this is just, if this is you, it feels like for some of you guys, ooh, we have Thanksgiving coming up in America. This extreme side situation may be potentially volatile. Okay. You're going to have people with aggressive speech. Okay. People who are going to like lie about it, lie about like, whatever they believe in, whatever's going on, factual facts. And I feel like, I think for people who are there, a lot of them are just going to be like, can we just move on? Can we just move on? But some, tell me about this. I want to know about this. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. This is like a whole, we're moving. Tell me about this. We have an ace of pentacles and there are people in your family who are lost. I'm going to just say it. Okay. I'm going to say it how it comes to me. There are people in your family who are lost in the dumbass. Okay. I'm sorry. They're just lost in it. And no matter what happens, they just are not going to be able to see the truth. Okay. That's right before them. It's like big circle of truth here. They just can't see their way to it. They've lied to themselves. Okay. So, advice from spirit, just move on from it, unless you want to engage this way, unless you want to trigger, and you got free will. You do what you do, I mean, I'm just telling you, if you go to a thing for the holidays, whenever this is a timeless reading, but for America, Thanksgiving, I think, is like next week. Just know that people are, it's almost like they want to fight. Like they want to rumble. And if you want to not engage that way, just keep it moving. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Because there's a volatility here, which there's a lot of stuff going on in this family. If all of this is you, or if part of it is you, I feel like in a lot of families, there's just so much truth coming to the surface, just like in society, just like in your own life. And it can be overwhelming. But there are people in your family who refuse to see the truth. And it can be that your family fights about religion. It can be your family fights about politics. It can be money. Whatever it is, there are people who are highly triggered. And it might be, it could be that this situation with this aggressive speech person, that they have been hyped up to be ready to start something. So if you're going, okay, and it may be that if you're not there, there may be a aggressive speech. Let's call it what it is. It's a fight about you, okay? We have spirit is opening a door for you. Your ancestors are speaking. No matter what you do, a door is opening for you. Okay, they're going to open a door for you. Tell me more about this door. Okay, you have unique spiritual gifts. That's what I said. I said you're unique, honey. You're so unique. You're so unique, and they want you to conform. That really is kind of, it's not a test, okay? It's a refining of your authentic self. And it's very difficult because it involves going against the grain, not succumbing to the pressure to be like everybody else. Let's get one more. Tell me more. Tell me more. This one. Be careful how you talk about yourself. You are listening. Okay? Say good things to yourself. Speak highly of yourself. Okay? Because you matter. No matter what's going on with this family situation, your unique gifts and talents matter. Okay? Who you are and what you are matters. And don't let any pressure or issues from your family keep you from being who you truly are, because you're wonderful. Okay? All right, Group 1, that's what I received for you. I hope this was a helpful, interesting, and cathartic and fun reading. I really enjoyed doing this one for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did, leave me a little bunny down below. This card has a bunny. And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And if you like this video, consider hyping it up. That helps the channel get seen by more people. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my channel. And I will see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, Group 2, all of you that selected the pink cup. This is going to be your reading all about your family's tea. So keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I'm being guided to the naughty oracle deck. So we're going to find out what's going on. All right. Tell me about the naughty tea from my group 2. The naughty tea. It's not naughty. It's family tea. What is going on with you, my friend? It's the naughty oracle deck, but it's not naughty. It's just funny. We have Arsehole Ancestor, time for ancestral clearing. Okay. The bottom one says, hippity, hippity, higher self, raise your vibration. Okay. One more wants to come out. This one right here. We have Murdered Mantra, Earth School Lessons Suck. I always pull this card. What is your family tea? Well, your ancestors here are saying that there's a situation in your family that requires some cleansing. So let's pull the archetype deck and see what's coming through there. I'm feeling so goofy today. What else is new? All right, tell me, ancestors. Your ancestors are here. Something is ridiculous. I'm hearing something is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We have Hermit. Seek solitude to focus intensely on inner life. Serves personal creativity. Someone has sought solitude, right? Maybe they've pulled away from their family. Oh, child orphan. Has someone here pulled away from the family? Uh-huh. And I'm feeling like there are people in your family who think it's ridiculous. Okay, they think it's ridiculous. That is it you? Have you pulled away from your family? We have networker. Weird combination. And we have God on the bottom. Listen, I'm not laughing about the situation. It's just how this message is coming across. It's very strange. Okay. Um, your ancestors think it's ridiculous. And it's not that you left that's ridiculous. It's how your family is reacting. They don't see this as a them problem. It's a you problem. Okay. I feel like you sought peace away from this toxic nightmare. And it may be not your whole family. Okay. It might just be part of your family. It might be a person you don't see much. Okay. It might just be somebody you stay away from or, don't really talk to. Okay. But there are people who are just like, come on, get over it. And the thing is that no, our school lessons suck. We have bails out when shit gets hard. This is someone who I'm hearing forgive your dad. Forgive your dad. Someone here thinks you should forgive your dad. And I don't think it's your ancestors necessarily. I think this may be older people in your family, maybe your grandma, grandpa. They're like, forgive your dad. And here's the thing. Forgiveness isn't necessary for closure. Okay. Some things, honestly, and I'm not getting into it, but some things are almost unforgivable. Okay. And you have a right to feel the way you do. You have a right to feel the way you do. Okay. And forgiveness should be organic. Okay. If you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. But like someone can't say you should forgive your dad. You should forgive your mom. You should forgive your uncle, your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever. You should forgive your family. They're your family. Listen, sometimes your family isn't your blood. Okay. And I get that. Believe me, I do. But there's this element of like, they need, like, we're family. Really? It doesn't feel like family here. It feels like a lot of shame. I feel like you were left on your own too much. Too much. And I'm going to say it neglect. There's neglect here. And there's hardship. There's pain. And what have you done? You have raised your vibration. And there's an element here of like, I have to take care of myself. You left me on my own. You left me to do what I needed to do. So I did. I did. And there are consequences to your actions or lack thereof. And that's what I'm feeling here. And you went within, did your thing. And this networker card, it feels like, getting out there, the hermit getting out there and choosing where to put their energy, And like I said, I don't think you cut off everyone or you necessarily, because I see you engaging, not all of you, but a lot of you engaging in family, engaging, but there's just this energy of like, not for you, not for you, because but some of you don't engage. This child orphan, this is almost like a badge. Like, you left me alone. You left me to suffer alone. You left me to go through what I went through alone. So, what do you want? This is somebody who didn't hold their ground, okay? I'm seeing little kids. I'm seeing little kids. I'm seeing a motorcycle. I'm seeing like even a Harley specifically, but it doesn't have to be. I'm seeing somebody who's like bald on top, gray hair, little ponytail in the back. This could be symbolic. I'm seeing kids left and not a lot of supervision. We have fatal attraction to become the idealistic person they think their partner wants and loses their self identity. I feel like there may be this energy of people talking about how you become who you date, or perhaps this was a parent of yours. And I'm not going to diagnose them, but they just kind of, their personality kind of formed around who they were dating or who they were with. And there could have been some like addiction here as well. Um, but you may also do that. This is being talked about in the family. Okay, this is being talked about. I feel like they may feel because of your absence or the space, because I feel space here. I feel emotional space. I feel physical space, and I'm trying to label it, and it's very difficult for this group. Um, I feel like in that space, they're inputting like what's going on. It's almost like they're making it up, you know, and it feels like they think you may actually be repeating a pattern. And the thing is, you've raised your vibration. And you may be feeling more alone than you ever have, even though you've been on your own for a long time. Because a lot of times raising your vibration means separation, and it's energetic, and that might be what I'm feeling, an energetic separation from them. And they're thinking that, you know, you changed your personality again. You know, you're becoming another person again that they don't recognize. You know, you're slipping and sliding around, and you know, sorry, excessively apologetic, apologizes after they have done something wrong but does not learn from their mistakes. Boom. I think there's been apologies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I messed up. See, here's the thing. Re-traumatizing someone over and over with abandonment, neglect, and saying you're sorry doesn't change the pain. Okay? And those apologies don't mean shit to a little kid who's this is done over and over and over to the point that it is imprinted. And you know, if you do kind of melt into the people that you date or you're with or the group that you're with or whatever, it is because that there's a subconscious kind of fear there that if you don't placate, they may leave. So it's a coping mechanism. It's a survival mechanism. Now, I'm not saying you're doing that. Maybe you did and you're moving out of it, and this is your race frequency. This is who you are. And they don't like it because it's not like this. It's not like where they are. And that's why your ancestors are saying you need to clear your energy. You need to clear your energy of this lower vibrational stuff. And if you go visit, and I'm not saying don't visit your family, I'm saying if you go visit, clear yourself before, clear yourself after. Carry yourself a little worry stone or a crystal with you, okay? Because I feel like people don't understand when you throw around sorry, apologies all the time. It's just like, you know, using love as a weapon. When you do that kind of stuff, words have no meaning anymore. It's almost like beating someone up with sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I made you feel like crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's usually followed with something like, I'm sorry I was working 20 hours trying to keep food on the table. So making you feel bad because they weren't there when there's still not food on the table. You're still hungry. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of things. So tell me more about the tea for my group 2. Tell me more. I do think there are people in your family who are truly sorry you're not around. Like they miss you. They miss you. You may actually be in contact with those people who really miss like having you around. And I feel like those are the relationships that honor those. If you have some good relationships, figure out a way to keep those, okay? Because don't throw everyone out, the baby with the bathwater, okay? Don't do that. You have to learn how to keep the people who are good in your life. It's important. We have the 9 of Cups. Tell me about the 9 of Cups here. I feel like you have someone talking you up in your family. No reversals. Death and the Hermit. I mean the Hierophant. I feel like you have somebody talking you up. Now, this person could be in a position, where people listen, people take their word. Okay, so like an elder, like a grandma or a great grandma or a mama who's mama, um, could be a dad, it could be a granddad, someone who is respected. Okay, they talk well of you. They don't allow people to speak negatively of you. This is someone that when they hear gossip in the family or something like that, mm-mm. And they don't like how you were treated. They don't like what happened to you. Okay. Um, and I feel like they talk about your changes. Okay. They talk about your changes and they really think that it's a good thing. Like it's good. It's a good thing. Like good things are going to come from it. Like maybe you really have it all together. Maybe you figured it out and everybody needs to shut up and leave you alone. Give you a chance, that kind of thing. Um, and I think it feels like they're afraid to really say much around this person, and they should. They should be afraid. Okay, this person doesn't like disloyalty. Okay, some of you are like in an Italian family or a big family, and loyalty is like everything. Could be like a Southern family. Some of you go to like the trail, what do they call those trail rides where they do line dancing? Because I'm seeing people do that. And maybe you do it as a family. We have the devil and we have the sun. Yeah, see, this person believes that you've overcome like whatever issues you had, like addiction, or you had some issues like with your personality or mental health. They really think whatever you had going on, they think you've overcome it. Okay. They talk up about you. They do not allow people to talk trash on you, even though they do. Okay. Families are complex. Okay. But they're like, don't talk about them. I'm proud of what they're doing. Okay. Just leave them alone. Let them grow. Let's see what they do. Remember, I think this person brings up like, remember what you did and look at what they're doing. Leave them alone. And there's this energy of the 9 of Cups. Like, I think they've come very far. I think they've come so far. I'm so proud of them. Perhaps you haven't had anybody tell you they're proud of you. I feel like this person's like, I feel bad because I haven't told you how proud I am of you. Okay. This devil card, I think it represents the person that you wasn't there for you. Okay. This could be a father figure. And I feel like there may be a lot of father wounds you're dealing with, or masculine wounds, and it almost feels like there's another masculine energy. It doesn't have to be gender. That's like, listen, you did what you did. I feel like some of you may have had a dad go to prison or something. You did what you did, and look how far they've come. They're not on the same road you're on. I hear that. They're not on the same road you're on, so leave them alone. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What can I do? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Leave them alone. If they don't want to come to Thanksgiving, if they don't want to talk to you right now, leave them alone. Well, all I can do is apologize. All you can do is give them room. I hear this conversation. If you love them, let them go. Let them be. You weren't there for them when they needed you. You were out doing other, more important things. This empty sorry, you know? And here's the thing. You may not even know what this person could possibly do to make it right, right? Because you could never let this person really be for you, be there for you. You could never allow them in to be there. You couldn't trust them to tell them what's going on in your life. You couldn't trust them to like give you money. You couldn't trust them to do anything because you've been there, done that, game over. So really, you working on yourself and doing what you're doing and living your life and finding peace and all those things, that's all you can do. Elevating your frequency, moving away from the density. And that's what you're doing. And the thing is that when you move away from density, those dense energies feel it. And sometimes they get all, gimme, 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 gimme. And you just keep moving further and further away. Maybe some of you have cut a cord with this person and they're feeling it energetically. And I feel like some of them have people telling them, you need to leave them alone. I got to tell you something. We have a lot of retrograde energy. And, you know, you might hear from this person. They might, slip you a gift or, a little note or a little Christmas card to try to like ease in. They might ask about you indirectly, or somebody might say, if you come to Thanksgiving or you come to Christmas, blah 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 is going to be there. Is that okay? That's a slick way of doing it. And it's okay if you say no and you're like, I think I'm going to do Christmas on my own. I'm going to go this place for Christmas. I'm going to go to my partner's house for Christmas, their family, or solstice or whatever. It's okay for you to say no. I want to validate that. You can love your family and say no to Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate. Okay. Take space for yourself. All right. Because families are complicated. Okay. All right, group 3. That's 6. Group 3. You're not group 3, you're group 2. Group 2. Your auntie is silly today. Group 2, that's what I received for you. I hope this was an interesting, enlightening, and fun reading. I really enjoyed doing this one for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did and you made it this far, leave me a sun. Look at this little sun card or a sunflower down below from your emojis. Let me know you made it this far. And thank you all for watching. I really, really appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you're interested in hyping up this video I would appreciate it. It's a new thing. I don't really understand it, but I think you can hype up 3 videos for free a week. So if you like this video and you want to help the channel, hype it up. I don't know how you do that, but I appreciate it if you do. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys. Hey, group 3, all of you that selected this really pretty purple blue glass. I think I'm going to call it the blue glass. This is going to be your reading all about your family's tea. I'm going to put it back here so you can see it. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Alrighty, so let's get started here. I'm going to start with the archetype deck and find out what the tea is. We're going to get started with the energies here for my group 3. I'm seeing a grandma and a mom lining up to talk. Samaritan, pioneer. Oh, I'm going to take those. A teacher, avenger. Those are going to be the cards. Spirit works that way sometimes. This is very good energy. Okay, which so happy to see some good energy. The last 2 have been intense. Okay. I really feel you may be a teacher. Are you a teacher of some kind, or someone in your family is a teacher? They may also be like the matriarch or the patriarch, the counselor of the family, and maybe a lawyer. Okay, there's something about your energy that is pioneering. Maybe you're doing something that nobody in your family has done before, or there's something outstanding about you. I feel like they feel like there's something outstanding about you, like there's something they feel like you're amazing. Okay, like you're an outstanding person. I also feel like they feel like you're giving, like you're a good Samaritan, like you take care of people. Maybe you're a nurse. You also could be someone who, you may work in law enforcement or want to work in law enforcement. I feel like many of you like stick up for people. Maybe you're active in charities or volunteering to help people, help the unhoused or the unfed. Um, there's just a very strong sense of like standing up for people here. And there's a lot of pride in how you turned out. There's a lot of pride in like, wow, they're such a good person. I'm just so proud of them. Like, what a good person. What a good person. Okay, so let's get into some more energy because there's always there's always that little, So let's get some naughty oracle uh, information here and find out more about what's the tea, what's going on. So they're saying some really nice things about you. But why do I sense a little bit of jealousy in your family? Probably because people like you. You're really likable. I'm hearing like you're cute, you're adorable, you have a nice smile. I think you're charming. You might be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I do feel quite a bit of Gemini here. I feel like you may be also a fire sign. You might be a Libra, not a Libra, Leo, Aries, Sag. We have Grumpy Wizard. Release your anger safely. Someone's mad. Someone's mad. Someone's mad at you. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but I think it kind of is because I think people like you. So it's like, why are you mad? Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? I'm going to pull from this little deck right here. Why are they so mad at you? Let's find out. Tell me, why are they so mad? Why are they so mad? Tell me about this grumpy wizard. Influencer. Oh, they're jealous. They're jealous of your influence. If you're online, they're jealous of your online presence. They're jealous of the attention you get. They're jealous of the way you look. Ooh, it's like a cousin, a sister, sibling, brother. Could be an uncle, auntie as well. Could be your mama, y'all. I'm sorry. Vampire. It's an emotional vampire in your family. God, people love you. There's always somebody, and it could be a sissy-in-law, a brother-in-law. Tell me about it. Listen, you can't help that you're fabulous, okay? And that people really like you. Black square, block, you're a unicorn. And they want it or they want to block it. If they can't be this unicorn, then screw you, man. They just want to get in your way, get in your way. If you have an online presence, they're following you under a fake name. Okay. They may be a troll. All right. Because this person is an emotional vampire. They're hateful and they want to block you. You have all this good energy though in your family. Like people like you, and some of you cook really good food. Like I'm seeing cookies, but I like the sweets, cookies and pies and cakes and things. But I also see like food, like flavorful, savory food. I've seen like chicken, like what's that chicken called? It's Cajun chicken. It's hot. It's hot. It's spicy. It's really super spicy. And they really like it. Um, so I feel like you got a little emotional hater vampire, okay? Um, and they don't like the attention you get, okay? They really don't like it, and it could have been this way the whole time that you've known each other. If this is a sister-in-law, um, listen, if this is your brother and a sister-in-law, this sister-in-law was very jealous of the time you spent with your brother or your sister. Um, that is something else, isn't it? Um, I feel like this person has a lot of issues. So let's find out who this person is. We're going to pull from this tarot deck. Tell me about this person. They might actually be a teacher, okay? They might actually like be a teacher or a nurse themselves. They may have that kind of skill. Ooh. I feel like if they're in the caring industry, like they do hair or something like that, they're really not that good at it. Okay. Their look is not unicorny. Okay. We have the Four of Cups here. They just cannot help but think about what they don't have. Like, they're like, look at this unicorn. Look at this influencer. You know, it just makes me mad, right? It just makes me mad. Their existence makes me mad. Is this your sister? Sister-in-law? Like, I really just want them to go away. It could be your brother. Cousin situation. Like, why can't you just go away? I can't wait for him to divorce you or her to divorce you. Could be a step parent. Ooh. I saw what you did to my kid. The Chariot. No, it's not Chariot. It's the Eight of Wands. No reversals. Ooh. There was a lot of energy around that. I saw what you did to my kid. So there's some talk around like how little kids are handled. Someone is kind of yells, doesn't really care for the little kids, or at least if you have kids or kids in general. Um, they're kind of like get them out of the way or go do your thing. They're not good with their own kids if they have kids. If they're a teacher, they're not good with kids. They shouldn't really be a teacher they may be a pediatric nurse and shouldn't be one. We have the Magician. Tell me about the Magician. Why is the Magician here? We have Temperance. There's something manifesting here. Tell me about this manifestation. It's in divine timing also. Just whenever spirit, whenever your guides, there's something manifesting. Tell me about this manifestation in this family. This one? We have the Three of Wands. Now, This Three of Wands hits me different because we have this. We have this anger. Okay. So I'm telling you, something's going to pop off with the anger. Okay. Something loud, something that takes things to a different level. Okay. Perhaps somebody gets sick and tired of the temper tantrums, the yelling, the ridiculous demands. What is the outcome of this anger? Tell me about this. What's on the other side? I think this not psychic, this energy vampire, although they could be a psychic vampire, that's a whole other kind of thing. Trying to feed off your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's like magic. Tell me. Oh, we have the Three of Swords here. We have the Four of Coins. Yeah, there's heartbreak here. There is heartbreak. There's heartbreak that leads to them worried if they're going to have enough in general. Like their stability is rocked. Yeah, this is going to change things. Okay, so if this is like a spouse of someone in your family, they may find that there's like a divorce filed and the life they lived is shrinking and they're having to, hold on to. There's worry here about money and stability. Their temper is going to cause a radical end that is going to leave them heartbroken. Okay. And I feel like people are going to get sick of them. The hatefulness, the envy in general. Now I feel like this isn't just like a family thing. Okay. Tell me about this. This feels like it's around their money. There may be a loss of a career here. A job. Tell me about it. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is around their money. Okay, this is their career. This is their stability, and it affects their family. So, we could have something that causes a complete, complete loss, complete shift of job, family, relationship here, and it's manifesting. This is something that's manifesting around this hateful person. Okay, this person who's very jealous of you. Tell me about this. We have the Nine of Cups here, and I feel like it's coming in because they're this jealousy they have. It's in everything. It's you. It's work. It's everything. Okay, that they can't have. It's like they're ate up with it. And they hate to hear people talk well of you. They hate to think that you're going to do better than them. It's like quiet competition. And here you are, off doing your thing. Okay? And we have this manifestation card, the Magician here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles here as well. And I just got to tell you, I feel like this energy is around you. Okay? I feel like this is the energy that is but it's what is forming around you because these people love you and they sense you're you're such a good person and you deserve so much. Like you deserve good things. You deserve nice things to happen to you. Okay. And it's just this energy of wanting you to succeed, wanting good things to happen for you. And I don't think people realize how powerful it is when people wish you well. When people say, I wish you success, I wish you happiness, I wish you these things, or I send this to you, or I pray for you. Those kind of energies are powerful. And I feel like you have people in your family who wish this for you, who send this to you, who hug on you and love on you, whether you're there or not. And this person, they have this energy about them that doesn't get the same. I think people really try, but this person has been difficult. Okay. Um, and I think you just do you. You do your thing. Okay. I feel like people underneath it all, they feel the constant um, competition. I think they compete with you and everybody else. Who has the best house? Who has the best this? Blah, 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 right? Meantime, y'all are living your life. Like this person really isn't living life. Okay. It's like they're putting together a scoreboard. It's a completely different way of looking at life. And it's a shame because it's like we have this family that's really pretty functional. There's issues, y'all got some issues, but for the most part, there's love here. There's people who really love you and care about you and say nice things about you. And then you have this element within that is jealous of that. And I feel like the more I feel this energy, the more I'm like, this person's had some issues. They've had some self-inflicted issues. And there's just a lack of humility here. There's a lack of taking responsibility, taking accountability. Um, and I feel like you have tried. You tried with this person. And this heartbreak that's coming is big. It's big. Their temper is going to get the best of them. And I'm seeing like people fighting. I'm seeing like them getting into it. And the thing is that these kind of things, there's nothing you can do to stop this. Like this is their path. They have to kind of go through this and see the consequences of their actions. Now, for some, this is going to mean like no contact. Okay. They may regress back into some addictive behaviors and lose their temper, lose their job, and kind of be forced back into recovery and things like that. It just feels like this person is going to be like plunged into ice water after being hot, hot, hot. And it's a reality. It's a reality situation. And here's the thing. Now, for you and I who are not in that kind of situation, and if this is you, we would logically say, okay, that's it. I'm good. Like, I'm not doing that again. But addiction doesn't speak like that. Like, it's its own monster. Okay, so you got to take a deep breath and kind of breathe out and let it do what it's going to do. Okay, because you have such good energy around you. And what I need you to do, though, is clear your energy. Like, when you go be around your family after you leave your family, because not because they don't love you or anything like that, because they carry the residual, I don't know if I said that right, the leftover energy of this person. Okay. And because they love them too. Here's the thing. These good people love them too. And that's what the heartbreak is about. So heartbroken. So heartbroken. So heartbroken over this person who's jealous of you. So heartbroken. And it leads people to make tough choices about this person. And it could lead to big healing. Okay. It's almost like a fork in the road. It really depends on your situation. Okay. Let's get some more energy here and find out more. What else do we have from my group 3? Tell me more about the family tea. I feel like the love here is like healing generations. Okay. So foster and nurture the love in your family. Not everybody has that. We have walk like you have 3,000 ancestors behind you or behind you. Yes. Yes. You have many ancestors with you. This is beautiful. Okay. Do not forget you don't walk alone. Okay. And your ancestors love you. Your great grandma, your great 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 grandpa. Go back 100 generations. They all love you. They're all part of your blood, your DNA. Okay? Don't forget about them. You're not alone. Tell me more. What else do you have in my group 3? What else do you have? We have, we try to hide our feelings, but we forget that our eyes speak. Okay? Give space for how you feel. All right. Now, we talked about this jealous person and consequences coming for their bad behavior, for their yelling and their throwing hands and things. Now, I haven't talked about like the stuff that's happened between you and them. And how you feel, how you truly feel is valid. Okay. I know some of you haven't said, you haven't talked to people, you haven't, and that's okay. It's okay that you haven't, you know, that's all right. You have to do things at your own level. But here's the thing. When you feel guided to speak, speak truth. Okay. If you have a moment where you're called to like say, hey, this person, blah, 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 speak. Okay. Speak so it can be healed. Speak so it's, if you feel guided, if you feel safe, if you feel okay, right? Don't let anyone force you to say things you don't want to say. You have the power of silence. You have the power of speech. Both are actions. All right. Let's get another card here for you. Tell me more. What else do you have? What else do you have? We have, it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. This card comes out a lot from this deck. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. You are a beautiful human being, okay? And people really love you. Your family really, really loves you, okay? And yeah, you got some stuff going on in your family and you got some consequences coming to someone who is envious of you. They're envious of you because you have a light and you're loved. This person's loved too, but this person has issues and they make it hard to love them sometimes because of their issues. And you're aware. And it's hard to have a family and keep a family together when you have something like this going on. But take a deep breath and enjoy the family that you have, okay? Because they are a gift, all right? And don't forget your ancestors walk with you. Your ancestors just want you to know that you're not alone, man. They're with you and they're supporting you in your endeavors, okay? All right, group 3, that was your reading. I really enjoyed doing this one for you. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you did and you made it this far, you can leave me a fire. Leave me fire from your emojis, like a little fire or a flaming heart or whatever from your emojis down below to let me know that you made it this far. And thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you're interested maybe in hyping this video, if you really liked it, I would appreciate it. I know that you can hype, I think you can hype 3 videos a week without being charged. So if you're interested in that, it really does help the channel. It helps this video, and I would appreciate it so much. And with that said, I'll see you beautiful, magical baddies on the other side. Bye, guys.